Welcome everyone. In today's video, we shall continue with the lesson integers. So today, we are going to start with practice set 5 and 6. Before we begin with the practice sets, first let's do one activity. In this activity, we have a number line and a rabbit. We just have to observe the rabbit, its hoppings and the number line. So the first statement here or the question here is, at first the rabbit was at the number dash. So observe the number line. At first the rabbit was at number 1, plus 1. So in this box I am going to write plus 1. Similarly, the next question, it hopped dash units to the right. So we are going to count the units 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 units to the right. The next question, it is now at the number dash. Now when you observe this number line, the rabbit now is at number plus 6. So I'm going to write plus 6 in this box. So this is how we get this equation. Now from this equation, we can understand that to add a positive number to the given number, we move that many units to the right of the number line from the given number. Now let's compare this statement again with an activity. The same kind of activity we have the rabbit, we have the number line. Now the first question here again. At first the rabbit was at the number minus 2. So I will write minus 2 in the box. Second, it hopped dash units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 units. So I will write 5 in this box. And the next question, it is now at the number dash. So after hopping, it has reached number 3, positive 3. So I will write plus 3. If you look at this equation which they have placed here, whenever we want to add one positive number to any given number, then we are supposed to move to the right hand side of the number line. So the same thing is given in this statement here also. See, right on the number line, to the right side of the number line. Now let's observe one more activity. In this activity, if you see, the rabbit is moving towards the left. Now let's first answer the question. At first, the rabbit was at the number minus 3. Next question, it hopped dash units to the left. How many units, students? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I will write 4 units. The third question, it is now at the number dash. Which number has it reached? Number minus 7. So I will write minus 7. And this is the equation here. Now after this, we will compare the activity with this statement. To add a negative number to the given number, we move that many units to the left of the number line from the given number. That is, we move backward on the number line, which means we subtract. Now, this statement we will compare with one more activity. This statement states that whenever we want to add a negative number with a given number, that time we are going to move towards the left hand side. Whenever we want to add a positive number, that time we move to the right hand side. Now let's answer the questions again. At first, the rabbit was at the number plus 3. So I will write plus 3. Second question, it hopped dash units to the left. How many units? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I will write number 4. And now it has reached which number? Minus 1. So I will write minus 1 in the box. So this is how we are supposed to do this activity. After this, we have this box here. Now I know. Point number 1. When adding integers with the same sign, ignore the signs and add the numbers. Then give the common sign to the number. We will take one example here. So example we have, whenever we want to add two numbers with the same signs. For example, I want to add 8 and 2. Now these two numbers are having same sign, that is positive sign. So my answer will be 10. I'm going to add the numbers. I'll get 10. And then lastly, I'm going to write down the sign, the common sign. So common sign for both of these number is plus. So I will write plus. Similarly, one more example, students. If I want to add two negative numbers, negative integers, for example, -5 plus -3. I want to add two negative integers. So these two negative integers are having same sign, common sign. So again, I'm going to add the numbers. After adding, I get the answer as 8. And then the common sign of both the numbers, that is minus. So in the answer also, I am going to write minus. So these two are example of the first statement which they have given. So I hope you all have understood the first statement. Now the second statement. When adding integers with different signs, ignore the signs and subtract the smaller number from the bigger one. Then give the sign of the bigger number to the difference obtained. Now students, I will explain this to you all with an example. For example, if I want to subtract two integers having opposite signs, for example, -7 plus 8. Now if you observe this example, the first integer is a negative number. The second integer is a positive number. So we are going to subtract the numbers. 8 minus 7, I get 1. And then after writing the number, it is very important for us to write down the final sign. So for writing down the final sign, we are going to go back to the question, look at the greater number or the bigger number and see the sign of that particular number. So out of 7 and 8, 8 is the bigger number and the sign for 8 is plus. So in my answer, I will write plus. So this is my final answer. One more example, let me tell you all. If my question is -9 plus 2. Then again, if you all observe, we have two opposite numbers or signs. So first integer is having negative sign, second integer is having positive sign. Again, we are going to subtract. So 9 minus 2 is 7. And then coming back to the question, which is the greater number? 9 is the greater number. And 9 is having negative sign, that is minus sign. So my answer will also have a minus sign. So this is how we are supposed to solve this. So these are the examples of the second statement which they have given us. So I hope you all have understood the second statement also. Now let's start with our practice set 5. In our practice set 5, question number 1, add. So the first one we have 8 plus 6. This is very easy. We have already done such kind of sums. So 8 plus 6, we get the answer as how many students? 14. Correct. Next question we have 9 plus -3. Now if you observe here, the two integers are having opposite signs. 9 is having plus sign, 3 is having minus sign. So in this case, we are going to subtract the numbers. After subtracting, I get the answer as 6. And for the sign, we are going to go back again to the question and see the greater number and its sign. So greater number is 9. 9 is not having any sign here, which means it is positive. So in my answer also, I am going to write plus 6. The third one, 5 plus -6. So again, we see two opposite signs. One is positive, one is negative. So I'm going to subtract the numbers 5 and 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. And then sign of the greater number. Greater number is 6. And the sign for 6 is minus. So my answer will also consist of minus sign. Question number 4, -7 plus 2. Again opposite signs. So again we are going to subtract. After subtracting, we get 5 as our answer. Sign of the greater number is minus. So in my answer, I will write -5. Fifth one, -8 plus 0. Whenever we add 0 to any integer, the answer which we get is that particular number itself. So here also my answer will be -8. And the last one, -5 plus -2. Now here if you observe, both the integers are negative numbers. And we have learned that when two integers are having negative or same signs, that time we are supposed to add the numbers. So 5 plus 2 is 7, and the common sign for both of them is minus. So my answer will also consist of minus sign. So this is my answer, minus 7. So this is how we have solved question number 1. Now coming to question number 2, complete the following table. In this, we are going to add the two numbers given horizontally and vertically. Now horizontally we have 8, 4, minus 3 and minus 5. Similarly vertically we have minus 2, 6, 0 and minus 4. Now we are going to solve few of the sums, not all. And I want you all to try out the other sums. So the first, this 6 and 8 we will solve. So I'm going to take this number first. So I'm going to write here 6 and then this 8 also I'm going to write. And between them we have this positive sign. So between the numbers I'm going to write one positive sign. So 6 plus 8 we get how many? 14. And both are having positive signs. So plus 14. Similarly, if you see 0, first we will see the vertical number, we will see 0, then we will put a plus sign. So let's do it. 0, put a plus sign and then again come to this number, 8. So 0 plus 8 is 8. And the last one, minus 4. So write minus 4 plus again 8. Why are we writing 8 at again? Because this is the column for 8. That is why we have written 8 everywhere. The second number in our equation is always 8. And the first number is the number which is in the vertical column. See, here it was 6, so 6. Here it was 0, so here I have written 0. Here it is minus 4, so here I have written minus 4. So minus 4 plus 8. Integers having opposite signs. So we are supposed to subtract. After subtracting, my answer is 4. And sign of the greater number will be plus 4. Similarly, we are supposed to do it in the same way for the remaining numbers also. Let's do it. So minus 2 plus 4. Now from where did I get minus 2? See here, vertical column. So here, from here I've written minus 2 and this 4 has come from this horizontal column. So minus 2 plus 4, again signs with opposite numbers with opposite signs. So subtraction. So my answer will be 2 and sign of the greater number plus. Next one we have 6 plus 4. Answer we get is 10. Both are positive numbers. So I will write 10. Next we have 0 plus 4. So 0 plus 4. Any number added to 0 will be the number itself. So 4. And the last one we have minus 4 plus 4. Whenever we add same number having opposite sign, the answer which we get is always a 0. Minus 4 plus 4 is 0. So this is how we are supposed to solve it. The third column also we will solve and the last column will be for homework. Okay. So the third column, first I will write minus 2 plus minus 3. Now both are having same signs. So again we are going to add them. So 2 plus 3 is 5 and then write down the common sign for both the numbers, that is minus. So my answer will be minus 5. Similarly the next one, 6 plus minus 3. So integers having opposite signs. So I am going to subtract. After subtracting, my answer will be 3. And then sign of the greater number is plus. So my answer will be plus 3. Next, 0 plus minus 3. Any number added to 0 will be the number itself. So my answer will be minus 3. And the last one, minus 4 plus minus 3. So here, the two numbers are having same sign, which means we are going to add them. 4 plus 3 is 7 and the common sign for both of them is minus. So I will write here minus. So this is how we are supposed to solve this table. Now the last column which we have is for homework. All the 4 sums, you all are supposed to do it for homework. Do it in your maths notebook. Okay. This is how we complete practice set 5. Now after this, we are going to study opposite number. If you observe the number line, there is 0 at the center, which is the origin, and 0 is neither negative nor positive. We all know that. On the right hand side of 0, here we have all the positive integers, and on the left hand side we have all the negative integers. So we have +1, +2, +3 on the right side, and -1, -2, -3 on the left hand side. Opposite numbers are the same distance from 0 but in opposite direction, which means they are at same units from 0. See, +1 is 1 unit from 0 and -1 is again 1 unit from 0. They are at same distance, but only the signs are different. Okay. The sum of two opposite numbers is 0, which means when we add two opposite numbers, for example, -5 plus 5, our answer is always going to be 0. Similarly, one more example, -192 plus 192. Answer is always going to be 0. Sum means addition. Sum means addition. Adding two opposite numbers, answer is always 0. Now with this, we start practice set 6. We are supposed to write down the opposite number. Write the opposite number of each of the given numbers below. So number we have 47. Opposite of 47. So now 47 means +47. At the beginning only I had told you all that whenever a number is mentioned and they do not mention any sign, which means it is a positive number. So +47 opposite number will be -47. Similarly, second, +52 will be -52. Third, -33. Now we have minus. So it will be, opposite number will be +33. The fourth one, -84 will be +84. -21 will be +21. I hope it is easy for all of you all. Same number, just the sign we have to change. +16 will be -16. -26 will be +26. And the last one, 80. We do not have any sign here, which means it is plus. So +80 will be -80. That's it, students. With this, we end the two practice sets, practice set 5 and 6. We will continue with the remaining practice sets in the next video. Thank you.